Welcome in. Thank you so very much for being here. We are taking a look at the next 7 days ahead. This is a timeless reading. And as you know, I have a whole collection on Patreon of timeless readings, and you can click through them, you can scroll through them, and always take a look at the beginning of the week at what speaks to you. And whatever speaks to you is your reading. I have a whole collection, and if you are a Patreon member, you have access to the whole collection. This energy of the week I'm going to post on YouTube as well for the collective, for everyone, as a little gift to the collective. We have 4 piles here. Let's take a look at what the next 7 days ahead bring for you. We have this Brecciated Jasper mixed with carnelian. We have, for pile number 2, we have yellow Jasper. For pile number 3, we have butter jade. And for pile number 4, we have blue sponge coral. See you in your reading. Welcome in pile number 1. We have this beautiful Brecciated Jasper with some carnelian mixed in for you. And we're going to take a look at your pre-shuffled cards. We're going to take a look at the next 7 days ahead. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching, this is the right time. I have a whole collection of timeless readings on Patreon. You can always click through them and take a look at the next 7 days ahead. So what we have for you is, because you're being tested, we have the Knight of Wands. To show you what you truly want, and the 6 of Swords. The energy that I have for you for the next 7 days ahead is a transition energy. It's an energy of you releasing some baggage. It's an energy of you letting go what doesn't serve you anymore. It's an energy of very inspired action. So even if to some people you doing this might seem impulsive, it's actually something where you have felt drawn to do that for a very long time. And now you have this feeling that there's no time to lose, that this opportunity won't stick around for long, and that you just need to do this now. Maybe it's something that has been boiling under the surface for quite some time, but now is the moment when you realize, I need to let go of this. This doesn't serve me anymore. I need to transition to the next point in my life, and that means I need to let this, and that go. Logic tells you that this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do to take care of yourself as you walk forward into the unknown, because whatever the future brings, it's only going to be in accordance with your timeline if you let this thing go. And I don't know what this is that you're letting go, but it seems to be really difficult for you to do so. And this is an important transition for you, because through this, Spirit is showing you what you truly want. It's kind of like a person, and this doesn't have to be a situation, this is just an example, but it's kind of like a person being stuck in a dead-end relationship. And this was needed to show you that this is particularly not what you want. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, in order to realize what you want in a relationship, you had to be stuck in this particular situation to know, okay, this is exactly what I don't want, and this is exactly something that is important to me in a relationship. You know, like this, being stuck in this is, if it's a relationship or a work situation or a connection with a person, friendship, neighbor, boss, employee connection, whatever it is, the situation that you're in, that you're transitioning out of, you needed to be in that situation for you to know what you truly want. Because by pinpointing this is not it, it's going to be easier for you to transition to what you truly want and to allow yourself to go for that. And just a little FYI for everyone, I'm never talking about abusive situations. I would never say if someone abused you, you needed the situation to move on. Nobody needs to be abused. So just so that my words are not being misinterpreted here. But it's kind of like you feel like you're being tested, and it kind of could feel like a punishment to you. And from some of you, I hear, here we go again. So it's kind of like not the first time that you had to deal with this particular lesson. But it's happening to show you what you truly want. It's helping you transition. It's helping you move on. It's helping you see what the best path forward is. And it might be rough waters for a while. And your emotions might fight you because it's such an unknown that it's kind of scary to you. But this difficult choice that you have to make in the next 7 days is kind of like a rite of passage to you. This is helping you through a much needed change. It's helping you release baggage, and it's helping you transition to where you want to be. This is a short gift to everyone who subscribed to my YouTube. This is a energy of the week special, and normally my energy of the weeks are longer and available on Patreon. I hope this helped you, and thank you so very much for being here. Bye. Welcome in. You chose the yellow Jasper. Thank you so very much for being here. We're taking a look at your next 7 days ahead. What we have for you is the 10 of Wands. We have, because you're being guided toward something brighter, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and we have to teach you to set boundaries. Thank you so very much for being here. Let us take a look at your next 7 days ahead. What I'm feeling and hearing here for you is that you're taking a look at the long-term view of something. It's kind of like you have no time to live in the here and now because you're planning ahead for the future, and that is a burden for you. And you're overburdened because of that, because you're carrying so much that you don't really see what's in front of you, and at the same time you're trying to work towards sustainable results, and you're trying to work towards investment, and you're kindly being asked to take a break and to step away from whatever project this is that you've been working on and that you've been nurturing, and to take time to relax. And the reason why you need to step away from this is not because you failed or because you did something wrong, but because whatever you're being guided toward is incredibly bright, but you need to learn to set healthy boundaries first. Because if you don't learn to set healthy boundaries, whatever you're going towards, it's really big, will overwhelm you. And it will not turn out as beautifully as your guides want it to turn out and as you want it to turn out. So you need to learn to set healthy boundaries first, to say no when it's too much, to take a day off when it's overwhelming, to take a break before you get sick, before your body forces you to take a break by giving you a high fever, for example. You are learning to set healthy boundaries here. And if you've been asking yourself, okay, this is way too heavy, this is like really exhausting, I'm constantly exhausted, this is so unfair, I'm trying to work for a more sustainable future, I'm trying to look at my future, trying to make my future bright, and I have absolutely no energy anymore. Spirit is like, you need to take a break. If you can step away from this, you can gain a fresh perspective, and with this time off, with this time away, you can also learn how to set healthy boundaries, which is what you really, really need for this beautifully bright future that you are moving towards. You need to learn to set healthy boundaries. This is like the last lesson that you need to learn before you can succeed. And it's going to be really important for you to be able to do that. What I also want to say here is that the second you notice how you spend your time and your energy, it's going to be easier for you to notice beforehand before you burn yourself out, before you need to delegate, before you need to release something, you know? It's kind of like you have a focus on how you spend your time and energy, and that's how you can have a better overview of how you're doing. If you're overworked again, if you're overburdened again. So this is something that you're learning as well. You are going to learn to take a step back and to notice how you spend your time and energy. And that's really going to be beneficial for you. But the next 7 days ahead for you really are about taking a break and relaxing. This is going to help you in case you feel stuck or unsure right now. And even if you don't feel stuck or unsure right now, even if you already see rewards on the horizon, you need to take a break and to step away. It's going to give you a fresh new perspective, and it's going to help you learn to set healthy boundaries. And that's what you need for this future project to be sustainable and long-term and successful. That's why this was a short gift for all my YouTube subscribers. My energy of the week normally is on Patreon and always much longer. There's a whole catalog of energy of the weeks that you can choose from. Whichever speaks to you is the one that you need to listen to for the next 7 days ahead. Thank you so very much for being here, and I appreciate you, and hopefully see you on Patreon. Thank you so very much. Goodbye. Welcome pile number 3. You chose this beautiful piece of butter jade, and we're going to take a look at your next 7 days ahead. We have because you deserve better. We have the Ace of Cups. We have because it's time to take a wider view. I quickly needed to sneeze. And we have the Ace of Wands. Oh, maybe you're allergic to dust. We have a duster here and I just sneezed. Okay, so the energy for the next 7 days ahead for you. I love that you have 2 Ace Cups, Ace cards. That makes me happy for you. The energy for the next 7 days ahead. A lot of new inspiration and potential. I love that. So your cup is overflowing. It's overflowing with love. It's overflowing with opportunity. It's overflowing with inspiration. It's kind of like there is a fire that's been lit within you, and you're trying to harness this creativity. But while you're trying to harness it, it kind of spills out into a pool from your cup. You know, it's kind of like and look at the fact that the cup is empty. You always feel like you're not doing enough. You're not giving enough. You're not learning enough. You're not putting enough out there, you know, enough content maybe. It's kind of like you're giving so much, but you don't seem to be very receptive to self-praise. And generally, when people try to praise you, it's kind of like, I don't feel a very receptive energy here. You want to put out, you want to give. And you've been blessed with this ability to breathe life into your endeavors. Like when you lock down on an idea, you make it happen. And you're kind of in this energy of, but why isn't it taking off the way I want it to? Like you have this creative fire within you and you want to push forward, and you've been doing that for quite some time now. For some of you guys, weeks or months, and for others even years. And you've been pushing and you had so many good ideas and you're pouring so much time, energy, maybe even money into this. And you're so good at getting things going, you know, off the start, you know, from nothing. And you're kind of like in this energy the next 7 days of, yeah, but why isn't it fully successfully taking off? Why am I not successful? Why is my cup still empty even though it's overflowing? And the answer is here, because you deserve better, because it's time to take a wider view. It's kind of like you've been jumping from project to project for quite some time. And Spirit is like, no, none of those small projects anymore. I see you're really good at them. Like you put a lot of time and energy and effort into them and they take off. But they sizzle out quite as quickly. And they never really come to something huge or big because your energy for it, your inspiration for it sizzles out before they can. And Spirit is like, it's really time to take a wider view. because you deserve better than those tiny sizzling out projects. We're gonna go big this time, is what I'm hearing. And that's why you still feel like your cup is empty, because there are other goals or other opportunities rather that spirit has waiting for you. And it's kind of frustrating because you're full of this energy and this creativity, and you have this ability to make things happen, but you're kind of stuck now. But Spirit wants to let you know that you're not stuck. You just have to please open your mind, and the wider view will make you realize how much work you've already done in those little tiny projects that can now culminate into this big thing, because you deserve better than those tiny little things always sizzling out. And the reason they're sizzling out is not because you're lazy or not committed or anything. It's because they're not big enough for you. This isn't it for you. You deserve bigger and better. This was a tiny gift for all my YouTube subscribers. You can find my energy of the week on Patreon. I have a whole catalog. They're normally longer. I normally talk for like half an hour in each pile. And there's a whole catalog, and every week you can choose an energy of the week or just choose the newly uploaded one, whichever speaks to you. And then you can take a look at what the next 7 days ahead bring for you, and hopefully it lends you some guidance. I hope to see you there. Thank you, and see you in your next reading. Bye. Welcome in. You chose the blue sponge coral. I'm going to put it right here. Thank you so very much for being here. We're going to take a look at your pre-shuffled cards, and we're going to take a look at the next 7 days ahead. I think I need to sneeze again. 1 second. Okay, thank you. What we have for you is to show you the beauty in simplicity. Do you want to be upright and reverse? Upright. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess with the Secret Syrup. And we have, because you're being called to evolve. Okay, so let's take a look at the next 7 days ahead for you. Pile number 4, the blue coral sponge pile. For the next 7 days ahead, what I have for you is an energy of you're trying to manifest something. And you have a very, very potent divine feminine energy, completely independent of your sex or gender. Everyone has divine feminine and divine masculine energy. And I'm not happy with how that's worded, because that wording totally needs to be decolonized. But other than that, you have very intuitive energy. You normally are the kind of person who can trust their intuition, trust their gut instinct. You have this sacred knowledge within you where you can just go with your hunches, and where you feel comfortable and called to keep your third eye open when you talk to people. And you can listen to your inner voice, and you can trust your inner voice. And that's this beautiful sacred knowledge that you have within you. And sorry, I feel called to read this. The mysteries of the universe are sweeter than you know. Yeah, I feel like this is an inner knowing that you've always had. But right now, you're in this energy where you're trying to manifest something, and maybe some of you desperately so. I'm not sure. I'm saying I'm not sure to be friendly, but I'm sure. And whatever this is, if this is a financial opportunity, a skill development, whatever this is, you're trying to manifest something rather frantically. And Spirit is letting you know that please trust your inner knowing, even with something this important, because deep down you already know that this isn't it for you. Like, you're trying to stack those plates on the shelves and they all fall down, and you keep going, and they fall down again, and you keep going. And it's kind of like Spirit is letting you know that you already know deep down. You're so intuitive, you're so psychic. Deep down, you already know that this isn't meant for you, and you keep on stacking those dishes and you don't stop. And Spirit is like, let's manifest something that is actually going to be good for you. And let's take this drive and determination and put it into one of your dreams, into something that you feel emotionally connected to. Instead of this, I'm hearing corporate bullshit. So I don't know what this is, but it's kind of like the time and energy that you are putting into somebody else's dream right now would be best put into your dreams to bring your magic into the world. And whatever it is right now is very repeating, very repetitive, the task. Like sorting these dishes into the cupboard over and over again. It's a very repetitive thing that you're doing right now. And it's to show you the beauty and simplicity and to help your mind to calm down and to feel safe in an environment that you normally wouldn't feel safe in, to help you evolve, to help you see that the same energy you can put into something shitty, you can also put into something good, because it feels like you have been doubting yourself for quite some time. And so spirit put you into this repetitive, whatever it is, if it's a job or whatever it is, and you've been put into this repetitive position to show you if you can even excel at this bullshit, then sure as heck you can excel at what you are dreaming of, at what you are really pouring your heart into. This is a part of your journey, and deep down you already know. You have the High Priestess card. You have the most psychic card of all. You already know. This deep inner knowing, you know. But maybe you still feel scared to go for your dreams, and maybe you still feel like you can't do it, or you're not worth it, or whatever it is. But Spirit is like, we've shown you. You've been stacking those dishes like crazy, and you've excelled at it, even though this is shit. Now take this energy and take it into one of your dreams and birth this dream into the world. Let this magic of yours into the world. That's what I have for you. Thank you so very much for letting me do this for you. This is a short gift to all my YouTube subscribers. I normally upload very long versions of my Energy of the Week to Patreon. There's a whole catalog there that you can access if you subscribe to my Patreon. Thank you so very much for everyone who does, and see you in the next reading. Bye!